Oh, hey there. Sorry to bother you, but I couldn't help but noticing you parked in the handicap spot. Do you have a permit for that?
Oh, wow. Look at that. The parking police decided to show up. Mind your own business, buddy.
Actually, I'm an off-duty cop. It's just that these spots are really important for the people who genuinely need them, you know? I'm just trying to do the right thing here.
An off-duty cop, huh? Sure, and I'm the Queen of England. Just here for a quick run. It's not really a big deal, so get over it.
I understand it might seem minor, but the rules are there for a reason. It's about respect and making sure those who need those spots have access. Here, let me show you my badge.
That badge? That looks so fake. Did you get that from a cereal box?
Look, it's real, I assure you. But if you don't move your car, I'm gonna have to call a buddy of mine who is on duty to come by and give you a ticket. Now, I don't want to do that, but you're really not leaving me much of a choice here.
Call whoever you want, I don't care. This is ridiculous. You're probably not even a real cop. Just some guy trying to act all high and mighty. Don't worry, I'll be back in a sec, and I better not see you here when I come back.
I was really hoping we could resolve this without having to go that route. It's not about being high and mighty, it's about fairness and respect for others. Please, just move the car.
Yeah, save your breath. I've got shopping to do, so do whatever you feel like. If you have to, stroke your ego.
Look, I'm not stroking my ego. I'm telling you right now that if you go in that store, you're getting a ticket.
Nice try. Go be a warrior somewhere else, why don't you?
Look, I really didn't want it to come to this, but okay, you made your choice. Yeah, it's me. Yeah, I got a situation at the grocery store parking lot. Yeah, can you come by and issue a ticket? Yeah, it's one of those. The King Kong of Karens. Karenzilla. Yeah. All right, man. I'll see you soon.
Hey, what do you think you're doing to my car?
We tried to warn you. This is what happens when you park in a handicapped spot without a permit.
Ma'am, it's clear you violated the parking rules, so this ticket is just the consequence. You have to pay for that.
Mm-hmm.
This is outrageous. You said you were gonna call someone, but I didn't really think you'd actually do it. And you, I don't know what game you're playing at all, but you're clearly just his sidekick in this nonsense.
Ma'am, I can assure you I'm not playing any games. I'm an officer, and I'm here because you broke the law. So it's really as simple as that.
Oh, so now it's ma'am and all polite. You think because you're wearing that uniform that you can just push everyone around? What would you know about the law? I bet you didn't even finish high school.
Ha, ma'am, my educational background is irrelevant. What matters here is your disrespect. And I'll ask you to refrain from personal attacks. They're neither helpful nor appropriate.
Personal attacks? Huh. You're the ones attacking me over a stupid parking spot. This whole situation is ridiculous. You should be out catching real criminals instead of harassing citizens over nothing.
Ma'am, this nothing, as you call it, matters to those who genuinely need these parking spots. It's not about harassment. It's about doing what's good for everyone.
Doing what's right? Please, spare me the lecture. You and your off-duty cop playing hero. And you, I don't even believe you're a real cop. What is this world coming to?
Yo, believe it or not, I am very much a real cop. And right now, my job is to enforce the law, which includes making sure parking regulations are being followed, i.e. the ticket.
Sure. And next, you'll tell me that you're doing this to build a better future or some other You're just here to ruin my day over something harmless.
It's not about ruining your day. It's about respecting the rules that are in place for a reason. Now, I thought showing you my badge and telling you what would happen would make you reconsider, but I see now that was just wishful thinking.
Your badge, his badge, doesn't matter. You're both just on a power trip. I'm not going to just stand here and take this. You have no right to treat me like a criminal.
No one is treating you like a criminal, ma'am. But your actions and attitude, they have consequences. It's not about just a parking spot. It's about your total disregard for the people it protects and the law.
Disregard for the law? Look at you, Mr. Ihorse, thinking you're making such a big difference. Well, let me tell you something. This isn't over. I'll contest this in court and have this ticket thrown out in no time.
Maybe next time you'll think twice before deciding where to park.
Next time, I'll make sure to park even closer next time. How about that? And you and your friend can't intimidate me.
Intimidation isn't the goal, man. All right? Compliance with the law is the goal. So I hope this situation or the consequence thereof will encourage you to reflect on the importance that this spot means for those who really actually need it.
And how many people do you meet a day who actually need a handicap spot? I'm sure my 10-minute grocery shopping trip was such an inconvenience for so many people in wheelchairs.
Doesn't matter how many people need this spot, just that it's readily available for those who actually need it when it's time.
Come on, between you and me, we know how these things go. We're both white. We understand each other, right? You see, he's being totally unreasonable about this whole thing.
Miss, stop right there. Now, I can't even believe you try to go down that road. This has nothing to do with race. Tyler is doing his job and doing it right. You broke the law, and your behavior since has only made things worse.
But you have to see it from my perspective. I'm being singled out here. This is discrimination against me, against us. You're a reasonable guy. Can you talk some sense into him, make him see some sense?
The only one discriminating against anyone here is you. And trying to appeal to me on the basis of race is not only inappropriate, it's offensive. Tyler's actions are not harsh, they're justified. You're not being singled out, but you singled yourself out by being rude and aggressive.
I mean, we could look out for each other, right? Isn't that how this is supposed to work?
No, that's not how it works. Not in this situation, not in any situation. It's about what's fair and right. You did something wrong, and now there are consequences. Trying to divide us on racial lines won't change that.
So that's it then? You're just gonna stand there and let him do this to me? You're not gonna stand up for me?
I stand for what's right, and right now, that means standing up against what you've done and said. It's not about letting Tyler do anything. It's about supporting those who need genuine help to get through their day-to-day lives.
Okay, look, I'm sorry. Can't we just let this go? I didn't mean any of it.
No. An apology after the fact doesn't erase the impact of your words or actions. It's time to face consequences. And trying to make this about race only made things worse. You really need to learn some respect for others.
Come on, this is insane. All this over a parking spot? I bet your friend over here couldn't even finish school and that's why he's a cop.
You know, I've been patient with you, miss. I really have. But there's a line and you crossed it. Now, you're not just disrespecting those who are disabled now, you're being downright hateful.
Oh, so now I'm hateful. Just because I'm standing up for myself. You think you can just throw that word around because you have a badge.
No, it's not about standing up for yourself. It's about how you treat other people and how you've treated Tyler here. And how you've just ignored the needs of those less fortunate than yourself.
And what do you know about being less fortunate, huh? You stand there with your badge, acting like you're better than me, like you're some kind of hero.
I'm not a hero, and that's not what this is about. It's about basic human decency, something you seem to have forgotten. This isn't just about a parking violation anymore. It's about your behavior, your racism, and your complete disregard for anyone but you.
Racism? Really? So, now I'm racist just because I don't agree with you? You are blowing this way out of proportion.
Ma'am, your comments earlier were not just disagreement, all right? They were hurtful, they were unnecessary, plain just rude. You can't just say things like that and expect not to get called out on it.
You're both just trying to gang up on me. This is absurd. I parked in this spot for what, 5 minutes? And now I'm the worst person in the world?
It's more than just the parking spot. Now, I tried to be nice about it. Tried to give you a chance just to move your car, but then you insulted both of us, made racist remarks, and showed zero remorse for any of it.
Oh, I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings. Grow up. You cops are all the same. Didn't get enough bullying as kids, so now you can bully others. Really, really nice life trajectory you've got going.
Actions have consequences. Take your ticket and leave.
No, you can take this ticket and get out of my face.
All right, ma'am, that's enough. You're being detained.
What?
Yep, and your car's getting towed.
What?
It's done.
Yeah,
Sorry about your groceries. We can stash them in the car for
Are
you
you
if you like.
serious?
Do you have any weapons or contraband on you?
No.
All right, well, You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or do can and will be used against you in a court of law.
What? You're arresting me for what?
For quite literally everything in regards to public disturbance.
You can't do this to me. I have rights. This is just a parking ticket. You can't just arrest me for that.
It's not just about the parking ticket anymore. You made it so much more than that. It's about your conduct towards us and your disregard you've shown for the entire community.
Okay, look, I'm sorry, okay? What more do you want from me? I'll pay the ticket. I'll even donate to some charity or something. Just, please don't do this.
Listen, you have the right to remain silent. Like I said, everything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. Please don't make this worse on yourself, man.
God, this is ridiculous. I can't even believe this is happening to me. All this over a stupid parking ticket?
All right, that's enough. Let's go.
All right. You have a right to an attorney. If you can't afford one won't be appointed to you.
你好, welcome to Jade Garden. I'm Xingpan, but you can just call me Adam. I'll be taking care of you today. What can I get you started with? Maybe a drink or some appetizers?
Your name is what? Can you speak English? I don't think you can help me with anything, to be honest.
Oh, did you need a moment with the menu, or is there something specific you're looking for? Our specials today are really good.
It's not the menu. I don't know how to put this, but I don't think you're the right fit to serve me. I mean, the restaurant may be Asian, but we live in America.
I'm sorry to hear that. Is there something specific you're concerned about? Maybe I can help clear things up or get someone else if you prefer.
Look, I'll be straightforward with you. I don't really like your people. I don't trust you with my food, and frankly, I'm surprised they even let you work here.
Miss, I'm really sorry you feel that way. We aim to provide the best service to everyone here, regardless of, well, anything. If there's a particular issue with the service or the food, I'd be more than happy to address it.
No, you're not understanding me. It's not about the service or the food, it's about you. I don't want you serving me. I can't believe this place would hire someone with your background.
I see. It's certainly your opinion. I apologize if my being here makes you uncomfortable. That's definitely not our intention. Would you like me to find another server, or?
You're missing the point. It's not about getting another server. It's the fact that this restaurant thinks it's okay to hire your kind. Trying to take our jobs and take over the country. It's all going downhill if you ask me. What happened to standards?
Standards? I assure you, we're all highly trained and dedicated to providing a great dining experience, and it has nothing to do with race. Is there anything I can do to make your experience better today?
Honestly, I doubt it. I'm just appalled. This is not what I expected coming here today. I wanted a nice meal, not this.
Look, I'm truly sorry you're upset. If there's anything specific you need, or if there's any way I can help improve your time with us, I'm here to help.
No, you just don't get it. I'm not sure why I'm even trying to explain myself to you. This is ridiculous. I don't know what this world is coming to.
I promise we don't mean to offend anyone, miss. Would you like for me to grab you a different waiter?
Yeah, you do that. And I better not see you anywhere close to my food, okay?
Yes, ma'am, I understand. Another server will be with you shortly.
Perfect.
Exactly. Yeah, just like last time. All right. Okay, thanks. Bye. Hey,
Sorry,
Adam.
Alex, there's just something kind of serious I wanted to talk to you about. You have a minute?
Of course, Adam. What's on your mind? You look troubled. Pull up a chair.
Thanks. So it's just this customer out there, and well, she's been really unpleasant to me. Actually, more than unpleasant, she's been outright racist.
Racist? What exactly happened? Did she say something to you?
Yeah, she did, and it wasn't just under her breath. She flat out told me she doesn't like Asian people, doesn't trust Asians with her food. I didn't even know how to respond.
I am really sorry you had to hear that, Adam. No one should have to deal with racism, especially not at work. Can you tell me exactly what she said? I want to understand this completely.
Well, I greeted her like I do every customer, you know, and she just looked at me and said that she doubted I could help her with anything. When I asked why, she said it was because I'm Asian. She said she couldn't believe the restaurant would stoop so low as to hire someone like me.
That's appalling. I can't believe someone would say that. It's completely against everything we stand for here.
It threw me off. You know, I mean, I've dealt with rude customers before, but this was something else. This felt personal, and I wasn't sure if I should just walk away or what.
You did the right thing coming to me. Let's figure out how to handle this. Did she say anything else, anything at all that can help me understand the situation better?
She just kept going on about how she didn't want me serving her because I was Asian, said she was appalled that we'd even hire someone like me. I tried to explain that we serve everyone here, regardless of, well, anything, but she wasn't having it.
This is not just rude, it's discriminatory. We won't tolerate this kind of behavior towards our staff or anyone else for that matter. I want you to know that I've got your back, Adam. We'll address this right now. I'll go out there with you and we'll talk to her together.
Really? You do that? I mean, I didn't know if I should just let it go or...
Let it go? No way. This is serious. It's about the integrity of our restaurant and the safety and respect of our staff. Plus, it's the right thing to do. You shouldn't have to face this alone.
Thank you. I was really dreading having to deal with her again. I just want to do my job, you know? Serve people, make sure they have a good meal and a good time. I didn't sign up for whatever this is.
I know, and I'm really sorry. Let's go handle this. We look out for each other here, and I won't tolerate some ignorant racist hurting our staff.
Thanks, boss. That means a lot. I just hope this can be resolved without too much drama. The customer seems slightly unhinged.
We'll handle it best we can, but let's see what we can do about this unpleasant situation. And Adam, no matter what happens, know that you belong here. This woman's ignorance won't change that.
Thanks, Alex. That means a lot hearing that from you.
Finally, I was beginning to think you'd forgotten about me. Honestly, this service is unacceptable. And why have you brought this server back with you? What's going on?
I wanted to speak with you personally to understand your concerns better. Adam told me about your conversation. Could you please explain what the issue is?
And who are you?
I'm the owner of the restaurant. Again, please enlighten me on what the issue is exactly.
The issue? The issue is quite simple. I came here for a nice meal, and instead I get an Asian waiter. It's not what I expect when I come to a high-quality establishment like this. You should be ashamed of lowering your standards to this level.
Standards? Are you implying that our staff's ethnicity affects our standards of service?
I'm not implying anything. I'm telling you that it does. He shouldn't be working here. It's not right. And you should know better.
I'm struggling to understand your point. Adam is a valued member of our team. He's hardworking and he provides excellent service. His ethnicity has absolutely nothing to do with his ability to serve our customers.
You don't get it, do you? It's about the principle of the thing. I have expectations, and I don't appreciate them being disregarded like this.
What principle would that be? The principle of discrimination? Because that's what this sounds like to me. We serve everyone here, and we employ people based on their ability, not their ethnicity.
Look, I don't have to sit here and be lectured by you. I'm the customer, and the customer is always right. I expected a certain level of service, and I'm not getting it. This is not about discrimination.
Actually, when it comes to racism, no one who is racist is right. We cannot support or condone such views. It goes against everything our restaurant stands for.
Racism? Now you're accusing me of racism? This is ridiculous. I just wanted a different waiter. It's my right as a customer to request that.
Requesting a different server because you don't like the way they do their job is one thing. Requesting a different server based on their race is discrimination. That we cannot accommodate.
This is unbelievable. You're making a huge mistake. I could have been a regular customer. I know a lot of people, and I'll make sure they hear about this. I'll leave reviews everywhere about how I was treated.
And we'll make sure to share the whole story, including the part where you refused service from one of our staff members based on his race. We have everything on camera, by the way, just so you're aware.
You can't do that. You'll ruin your reputation. Think about what you're doing.
Our reputation is built on inclusivity and respect for everyone, staff and customers alike. If standing up for our values and our team means dealing with a few negative reviews, then so be it.
This is absurd. I've never been treated so poorly in my life. You'll regret this, I'll make sure of it.
I'm not sorry you feel that way, and you and your disgusting views aren't welcome here. It's time for you to leave.
Fine, I'm leaving. But you haven't heard the last of this. I'll be speaking to my lawyer.
As is your right, we stand by our decision and our staff. Adam, would you like to say anything?
I just hope that in the future you can see past your prejudice. Everyone deserves to be treated with respect and kindness, regardless of their background or how they look.
Spare me the lectures. You'll regret this. You both will.
I am so sorry you had to go through that, Adam, but I want you to know we've always got your back. Always.
Thank you. It means a lot to know I'm supported. It's just hard, you know?
I know, but we're in this together.
I just don't understand what was going through her head. I mean, she didn't really even give a reason why she doesn't like Asian people.
A lot of times, people like that don't have a reason other than some messed up worldview. However, just because that might be the case doesn't excuse any of her behavior.
Yeah, I guess I'm just confused how someone like that can still exist in this day and age.
It's shocking. But what's important is that we continue to call them out for their unacceptable behavior and views. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'll be all right. Thanks, Alex, for everything.
Why don't you take the rest of the day off? You deserve some rest after that insanity.
Really? Thanks, Alex.
No problem, Adam. Just come back tomorrow, ready to keep crushing it like you always do. And Adam, I'm really proud to have you on our team.
Thanks, Alex. That really means a lot.
We're with.
I see you've applied for the cashier position at our store. Can you tell me a bit about your previous experience in retail or customer service?
Do I really need to? It's not like you care anyway.
Well, it's an important part of the interview process. Can you please share your relevant experience?
Fine. I've worked as a cashier at a few places. It's like super easy work.
Right. Okay. Well, our customer satisfaction is very important to us. Can you share an example of a challenging situation you've encountered as a cashier and how you handled it?
Sure. I had this one customer who was just an idiot. I told them they were wrong, and they eventually shut up.
Handling difficult situations with professionalism is crucial in this role. Now, we pride ourselves on creating an inclusive and welcoming environment. How do you feel about working with a diverse group of customers and colleagues?
I believe in treating everyone fairly, but I also think it's important for people in this country to speak English and respect our culture.
We do value diversity here at our store. Our customers come from various backgrounds and we encourage an open and respectful atmosphere. Is that something you would be comfortable with?
I suppose, but I won't like it.
Okay then. Well, thank you, Karen, for your time. We'll be in touch with our decision soon.
Thank you.
Hello, Mr. Johnson. Your assistant said you were ready for the interview?
Yes, absolutely. Good afternoon, Maria. Thank you for coming in for the interview.
Pleasure to meet you.
I see you've applied for the cashier position at our store. Can you tell me about your previous experience in retail or customer service?
Certainly. So I've had the privilege of working as a cashier for the past 5 years at a local grocery store. I enjoy interacting with customers and ensuring their shopping experience is pleasant.
That's excellent experience. Our customer satisfaction is paramount. Can you share an example of a challenging situation you've encountered as a cashier and how you handled it?
Of course. Once a customer received the wrong item and he was upset. I remained calm, I listened to their concerns, and promptly resolved the issue by offering an exchange. And they left with a smile.
Handling such situations with professionalism is key. Now, we take pride in creating an inclusive and welcoming environment here. How do you feel about working with a diverse group of customers and colleagues?
I believe diversity enriches our communities. I enjoy working with people from all backgrounds, and I'm committed to creating an open and respectful atmosphere for everyone.
Oh, that's a great attitude. Now, let's discuss your availability. Are you open to working flexible hours, including evenings and weekends?
Yes, I am. I understand that flexibility is often required in this line of work, and I'm willing to accommodate for the needs of the store.
Thank you, Maria, for your time and for sharing your experiences with me. We'll be in touch with our decision soon.
Thank you, Mr. Johnson. I look forward to the opportunity to contribute into the team. Hey, ¿cómo estás? Yo bien, bien, gracias. Oye, ¿qué opinas de cocinar esta noche? Sí. Ok, perfecto. Solamente agarro unas cosas aquí. Ok, ahí nos vemos. Bye.
Excuse me, young lady. I couldn't help but overhear you talking on the phone in Spanish. We're in the USA, you know. People should speak English here and make an effort to fit into the country they're living in.
Oh, I'm sorry if I disturbed you. I do speak English, and I'm from Mexico. Just trying to do my best to assimilate here.
Assimilate, huh? You people are taking over this country. One day you'll invade it completely.
Ma'am, that's not true. I'm just trying to build a life here like everyone else. I pay taxes and I contribute to the community.
Well, you should try harder. I'm job hunting myself, you know. I even just interviewed for a cashier position in this supermarket. But people like you are stealing our jobs.
I understand your concerns, but I'm actively seeking employment too. It's not easy for immigrants like me, and I'm just looking for a fair chance.
Fair chance, my foot. You people come here and take advantage of our generosity.
Ma'am, I assure you, I respect this country and its opportunities. I'm working hard to build a better life for my family.
I just don't understand why you people are so ungrateful. This is America, and we speak English here.
Ma'am, I speak English fluently, but I also value my heritage and my culture. Speaking Spanish doesn't mean I'm not proud to be an American too.
Proud American? Baloney. You and your kind should go back to where you came from.
I came here legally, ma'am, and I love this country as much as anyone else. My family and I work hard. I pay taxes and contribute to our community.
You say that now, but one day you'll bring all your relatives over here and you'll take over.
That's not true, ma'am. Immigration laws are strict, and it's a long, challenging process for anyone to come here legally. We're just seeking a better life and better opportunities.
Well, you're making it harder for us real Americans to find work. You people are taking all the jobs.
Ma'am, I understand your concerns about employment, but please understand that I'm in the same boat. I'm actively job hunting, and it's not easy.
It's your fault that I have to compete with people like you.
We're all trying to make a living and provide for our families, ma'am. We should support each other rather than blame one another.
Excuse me, ladies, is there a problem here?
Finally, I can get some support around here. Yes, there is a problem. This woman here is speaking Spanish and taking our jobs.
Sir, I was just explaining to this lady that I'm actively job hunting. I'm from Mexico, and I'm trying to do my best to assimilate here.
Ma'am, we value diversity and inclusivity in this supermarket. Speaking different languages or coming from different backgrounds is not a problem. It's what makes our country so vibrant.
Easy for you to say, but I applied for a cashier position here. People like her are taking away American opportunities.
Sir, I understand her concerns about employment, and I'm in the same position. I'm trying to secure a job to support my family.
I assure you that our hiring process is fair and based on qualifications. We don't discriminate against anyone.
Well, I don't think it's fair that people like her are taking jobs away from hard-working Americans.
Ma'am, I believe we've reached an impasse here. I'll have to ask you to stop harassing this young lady and let her shop in peace. We don't tolerate discrimination in this store.
This is ridiculous. You're taking her side?
I'm taking the side of fairness, respect, and diversity. If you continue to create a disturbance, I'll have to ask you to leave the premises.
You're giving her preferential treatment.
Ma'am, I'm not giving anyone preferential treatment. I'm upholding our store's values of inclusivity and respect for all customers. We do not tolerate discrimination.
Thank you, sir, for standing up for what's right.
Oh, great. Now she's getting the job because you're playing the diversity card.
Maria, I'd like to offer you the cashier position. Your qualifications and demeanor align with our store's values, and I believe you'll be an excellent addition to our team.
Thank you so much, sir. I promise I'll do my best.
You can't be serious.
Ma'am, your behavior is unacceptable, and it goes against the principles we uphold here. I have no choice but to ask you to leave the supermarket.
Sir, I appreciate your support and this job opportunity. I promise to work hard and contribute to the store as much as possible.
You haven't heard the last of this. This is outrageous.
Well, When can you start?
How about right now?
Wonderful.